It was 2 a.m. Arav suddenly opened his eyes in an old room. No window, no phone, no clock, just a closed door in front of him and a line written on the wall. Only those who have stopped losing will emerge from here. The door was locked. Then a voice came from behind. "Why are you here? Do you know?" Arav turned to look, but there was no one. Screen fades out. Who was that voice? Arav's heart raced as he scanned the empty room, every corner cloaked in shadows that seemed to pulse with a life of their own. He took a hesitant step toward the old locked door, its weathered surface telling stories of time long past, wondering who or what awaited him on the other side. As Arav pressed his ear against the cold wood of the door, he listened intently, straining to catch any sound that might hint at the mystery beyond. His hand trembled as it hovered near the rusty doorknob, the weight of uncertainty thick in the air with beads of sweat forming on his forehead.
Awaaz Sirf Wahi, you are the one who was running away from life. Arav panics. A flashback reveals moments of failure, failing exams, shattered dreams, taunts from peers and job rejections. He writes on the wall, "There is no way out of this room until you forgive yourself." Arav screams, "I am not weak!" Suddenly the room shakes. A new lock appears on the door. Cliffhanger. If this is not an escape room, then what is it? Arav musters his courage, the flicker of hope igniting within him as he confronts the truths he has been running from. The walls seem to close in echoing his past failures and regrets. He steps closer to the door, feeling an inexplicable force drawing him towards it, unsure of what lies ahead. This moment is pivotal as he realizes that understanding himself may be the key to unlocking more than just the door. With his heart pounding, Arav places his hand on the door, feeling an unexpected warmth that fills him with courage. The light casts a glow over his face, reflecting the shifting emotions within him. He understands that this moment is not just about escaping, but about embracing who he truly is. As he takes a deep breath, he prepares to face the unknown, ready to confront the demons of his past and emerge renewed. The voice echoes in Arav's mind saying, "You are your own biggest enemy." In this moment, Arav realizes that this room reflects the chaos inside his mind. Images dance across the walls, each one revealing the moments he surrendered to fear and doubt. The voice continues, "You didn't lose because you were weak, but because you stopped moving forward." Before him stands a small door cloaked in shadows, raising the question, will Arav step into the darkness? Arav's heart races as he faces the small door, its dark presence pulling at his courage. He takes a deep breath, contemplating the shadows that seem to whisper his fears back to him. The door cracks open just enough for a sliver of light to escape, inviting him to explore the unknown. What awaits him beyond this threshold, he wonders, feeling the weight of his choices heavy in the air. With a surge of resolve, Arav takes a step into the mist, leaving behind the confines of his doubts. As he crosses the threshold, the darkness begins to fade, replaced by a vibrant realm of possibilities unfolding before him. Each pathway glimmers with potential, beckoning him to embrace the journey ahead. This is not just a choice. It's the beginning of his transformation. He realizes stepping fully into this new chapter. Arav takes a step into the darkness. With each step, voices taunt him, "You can't do it. You're average. You're already late." He comes to a halt, but then his mother's voice echoes in his mind. "Sun falling is not losing." Arav takes another step forward, and the darkness begins to fade. What was beyond the darkness? As Arav strides toward the light, he feels the weight of doubt lifting. The voices fade into silence, replaced by the warmth of possibility. With each step, he finds strength in his mother's words and the vision of a brighter future. What awaits him in this new dawn? As Arav steps fully into this new world, he is greeted by the laughter of friends gathered ahead. They embody acceptance and adventure, ready to embrace him. He realizes that this journey was just beginning, filled with endless possibilities. What challenges and triumphs lie ahead for Arav? With every step on the mountain trail, Arav and his friends encourage one another, laughter echoing through the air. Upon reaching the summit, they stand together, basking in the triumph of their journey. The valley sprawls before them, a reminder of the challenges overcome.
What adventures await them next in this vast expanse? Arav stands before a mirror staring intently at his own reflection, which reveals the person he wishes to be, but has never become. The mirror speaks to him with haunting clarity. Either break me or break yourself. Arav's hand trembles with fear and despair, tears welling up in his eyes as he contemplates this difficult choice. In a moment, fueled by desperation, he shatters the glass, and as it breaks, light floods into the room. Was breaking the mirror truly the solution? As the mirror shatters, Arav finds himself amidst a cascade of sparkling glass fragments, each shard catching the light and casting colourful patterns around the room. The darkness that once enveloped him begins to dissipate, revealing a brighter world filled with possibilities. Arav's expression shifts. He feels a blend of relief and fear as he contemplates the newfound freedom that comes with embracing his true self. Can he navigate this uncharted territory and finally become the person he has always wanted to be? After smoking, shisha blood begins to flow from Arav's hand. A voice echoes. Growth does not come without pain. Memories of his toughest moments flood back to him. This time he does not run away. He embraces the pain. A new door opens. It reads Comfort Zone Exit. What lies beyond? With courage surging through him, Arav stands before the door, ready to confront what lies ahead. Outside, a foggy road stretches into the abyss, beckoning him toward new possibilities. The question lingers. What adventures and challenges await him on the other side? As Arav takes his first step through the threshold, he feels the weight of his past lift. The sun breaks through the clouds ahead, illuminating the path before him. Each step brings a mix of fear and excitement, making his heart race. What new challenges will he face? And what triumphs lie ahead? Spring is an empty hall with an upside-down clock ticking softly. There's a voice saying, "You think time has passed you by, but the truth is, you haven't even started yet." The clock suddenly stops. Arav realizes it's not too late. Just the beginning remains. At the end of the hall stands one last door. The question lingers. What lies beyond this door? Arav takes a deep breath, standing before the final door filled with both curiosity and fear. The air is thick with anticipation as he reaches out his hand, trembling slightly. With a slow creak, the door begins to open, spilling forth a warm, welcoming light that beckons him into the unknown. What awaits him beyond this threshold could change everything. As Arav steps through the door, he is transported into a magnificent garden bursting with colors and life, a stark contrast to the emptiness he left behind. The fragrance of blooming flowers fills the air, and for the first time, he feels a sense of belonging. A smile spreads across his face as he realizes this new beginning was always within reach, waiting for him to take that crucial step forward. The door reads, "There are two paths from here. One back to the old life. Two, a new beginning with no guarantees." Arav stands in front of the door, deep in thought. Guarantees have never been given to anyone. He chooses the second option. As the door slowly begins to creak open, a chilling question lingers in the air. Is this the real world? With a deep breath, Arav steps through the threshold into an extraordinary realm. The air is alive with energy, and vibrant figures swirl around in a dance of possibility. Each step into this new world ignites a fire within him, but the uncertainty looms large. What awaits him in this uncharted territory? Arav stands awestruck among towering luminescent trees and swirling clouds of vibrant hues, feeling the pulse of this new reality. Suddenly, a cloaked figure steps forward, their face hidden, yet radiating a sense of wisdom. "Welcome, seeker," they say, inviting Arav deeper into the mysteries that lie ahead. Arav opens his eyes. Morning has arrived. His room looks familiar and the alarm is ringing. Everything appears normal. Yet Arav has changed. He doesn't turn off the alarm. Instead, he gets out of bed. On the table, a piece of paper lies. The room is over, but the journey has just begun. Was this a dream? Arav glances at himself in the mirror, a flicker of determination igniting in his eyes. He adjusts his shirt, ready to step into the unknown. As he opens the door, a rush of fresh air greets him. Pausing for a moment, he looks back at what he's leaving behind, feeling a blend of nostalgia and excitement, the sunrise symbolizing his new beginning. Arav strides down a crowded street surrounded by people lost in their daily routines. Yet he moves with purpose. The hustle around him contrasts with his newfound clarity. In his hand, he holds a map, tracing lines to uncharted destinations, feeling the pulse of adventure coursing through him. In a charming cafe, Arav sits with a steaming cup of coffee, gazing out the window at the vibrant life unfolding outside. A smile touches his lips as he envisions what lies ahead. On the table before him, a well-worn notebook bursts with sketches and dreams, each page a testament to his aspirations as he prepares to pen down the next chapters of his life. The most terrifying room in life is your own mind. Arav looks at himself in the mirror. He smiles. Text on screen. Nothing stops you except yourself. Final line. The last door is always open. You just need the courage to open it. With every hesitation, doubt creeps in, but Arav knows this is the moment. He stands before a daunting door, his heart racing. As he steps forward, leaving shadows behind, he embraces the light of opportunity. Inside, Arav discovers a world brimming with possibilities. Sunlight pours into the room, illuminating the books and artworks that inspire him. Each page he turns unveils new ideas, fueling the fire within him to chase his aspirations. Surrounded by friends who uplift him, Arav feels empowered. In a cozy cafe, they share dreams and laughter, creating a bond that fuels their ambitions. As he raises his cup in a toast, he knows he is not alone in this journey.